Morning. Well, it's week 10 of the road to Tallinn, so it's getting nearer to the date, just over a month's time before the actual event. So a quick recap on this past week's training. So swimming went well, did a couple of long swims, total about 6 or just over 6k of swimming. Just ticking along nicely, but over the next few weeks I'm going to try just up the pace, just to get a little bit faster. I want to be around averaging around the 2 minute per 100, so I get a decent time on the actual day. I should be able to achieve that. So that's the goal for the swimming coming up. For the running, that went well as well. I had a couple of runs, bit of a shorter, hillier run early in the week, and then on the Friday did a long run around the Whittle. Nice route, with a bit of a elevation, etc., going up over Bidston Hill and then back down onto the seafront and back along into Wallasey, New Brighton. So I ended up doing about 26k. Just a nice run with a decent pace. Felt good. No issues after it. And cycling, the big one for the cycling this past week was on Sunday did the Liverpool Chester 100-mile bike ride. 100 miles, it actually ended up slightly less, even with the riding from home into Liverpool through the tunnel. It ended up around about 95 miles. I think on the day there was a few road closures and whatever, so just slightly diverted. So I think the actual ride must have only been about just over the 90 miles. Yeah, so a little bit disappointing. I'd like to have ticked off the 100 miler, but I've done it without stopping, which was one of my goals, just to see how I fared and get a decent prediction for my time. So the pace on it, I just didn't try to go too hard, just a nice good steady pace, and I was quite pleased. So I checked my time at the 60 mile, which would be round about half distance. So I was quite pleased with that, just under the 4-hour mark I think it was, and that wasn't all full out, that was with the travelling to Liverpool as well. Like I said, quite pleased. So let's give me a bit more confidence put on the day. I think I should be able to give myself a good a good ride, so I've got plenty of time for the marathon in case I do need to do any walking. But I want to try and do it as best as I can for the actual day. So overall, just getting back to the Liverpool Chester, it was a good day. It was quite damp on the way out, and on the way back it was into a fairly decent headwind, and there was a few decent hills, especially around coming up out of Frodsham, which tested my legs. Again, just try to be consistent throughout the day. Right, I'll head the other way because of the noise. So yeah, just out at the hill walking Bailey. So yeah, so the Liverpool Chester, like I said, I did the long version, which I enjoyed. It's been must have been 15-20 years since I've done it, and at that time it was just still only the 50 miles. So yeah, good to do it again. Nice event, but again, it's most probably not the best route around this area. Good going through the tunnels and stuff like that, and finishing at exchange flags in central Liverpool, just by the town hall. Yeah, so overall pleased with the week, quite steady, and this coming week is preparation for the Frodsham, which is starting on Friday morning, early hours. So I think it's around about, we're due to set off from New Brighton at 3 o'clock in the morning, cycle out to West Kirby, and then it's a run out to Hilbury Island, then it's a run swim across the Dee, over the sandbanks, in the early hours. Looking forward to that again. It was beautiful last year. The conditions, currently the forecast is looking really good, so yeah, really looking forward to it. And then it's a cycle down the coast and up into Snowdonia to Llanberis, and then we're going to be due to have a swim in Clonpiddan, and then just a little matter up and down Snowdon. So yeah, really looking forward to the day, and yeah, another good one to get into the lakes, etc. for Tallinn. And then in a few weeks' time, I'm going to have the Cowman, which will cover in the coming weeks, which is a middle distance triathlon down in Milton Keynes. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Won't bore you too long, and I'll put some pictures and video from Sunday up after this. So I hope you all keep well, and I'll see you next week. So currently off to do the Liverpool Chester. A bit grim at the moment. So just going to meet some people up at the Queensway tunnel in Birkenhead, cycle through to the start in Liverpool, then to the 100-miler. So just hope the weather improves a bit. It's supposed to be a damp morning, a bit windy, but we'll see. And so I'm going to get off this now because, well, mainly because of the weather. So, right, give you a bit more video in a bit and a bit more chat. Right, see you in a bit. Going okay now. It's a bit damp, but nice.
lumpy. So my pace seems okay at the moment. I'm just doing my own thing today. Ride a steady, consistent pace. Okay, about 40 miles in, just in Helsby. I think this is where it gets a bit lumpy. So we'll see how we go. Woo. That's a hill out of Frodsham done. It's fucking horrible. But this will be fairly plateau downhill on the way back, which is good. So we've got about 45 miles in, 47 and a half in total from home. So all going well. I'm not going to stop. At the moment it's got plenty of water, so let's keep it going.